Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. You know, of course, what I love to do is share the latest and greatest hitting the Magic shelves. Right now, I want you to be aware of what's coming up, what's coming out there. Case in point, I'm always pointing. Case in point, I want to talk to you about a Kickstarter. That's right, there's a Kickstarter today. It's going right now. Actually, it's almost over. It's almost over. I believe it ends in like 13 days, 14 days. December 28th. December 28th is the deadline. So after you watch this video, make sure you run over to Kickstarter and check it out. This is for Endless Cup. Endless Cup by TCC. Now, to be fair, TCC sent me Endless Cup so that I could play with it. But in the Kickstarter, there's actually two other tricks. So it's kind of cool. There's 3 tricks right now from TCC out on Kickstarter. You should go check out. But I can only talk to you about Endless Cup. So what is Endless Cup? Endless Cup is a laudable, right? It's a laudable. Usually laudable is done parlor or stage, right? So it's the big vessel that has water in it. And then the joke is, as you pour the water out, it appears empty, right? And then you wait a second, and then more water appears inside the bowl, and you can pour more water out. What TCC has done is they've taken that effect and they've shrunk it down to close-up. So now you're gonna get a little tiny cup that looks exactly like a coffee mug or an everyday household ceramic cup, and it's gonna conceal nearly half a cup of liquid. It doesn't leak, and you can produce the water or the liquid whenever you want. In the trailer, he does coffee. So he takes the cup, shows the spectator, there's nothing inside, like tips it forward, you can see what's inside. He even has him smell the empty cup and says, "What does this cup remind you of? Can you think of a drink?" And the guy says, "Yes." He pulls the cup back, does a little wave and a snap, and then he pours out real coffee and hands it to him and says, "That's what you were thinking of, coffee, right?" And the guy says, "Yeah." There's another point where he does a little 3-ball paper trick. So he's got water in the glass. He pours the water out, dries the surface so that it's dry, shows that there's nothing in it. And then he does a little cups and balls trick with little tiny paper balls, and the balls appear from inside the cup. And then at the end of his routine, he lifts the cup up and then pours out more water, which is incredible because, if there was water inside that cup to begin with, the little paper balls would have gotten wet, they would have gotten all sticky, the water would have spilled out. So you can release the water or liquid, whenever you want. That's the cool thing about this. So let me talk to you a little bit about it. Some of the tricks or routines that you're gonna learn are the self-filling cup, obviously, doing the little 3 small paper balls trick. That's a Lewis LeVal effect, by the way. Or the one I mentioned at the beginning, let's say the audience member, right? They have an idea of a beverage in mind, and that's the beverage that comes out of the cup. You could do an appearance of a fish, right, inside of water, or changing water into another beverage. That is also something they might teach you. Is it well made? It is photo cured 3D printed. What? Yep, it's photo cured 3D printed. The surface is then hand painted and finished. So there is a little bit of expense to this trick because of the amount of work that has to go into each one. And really what you're left with is a very lightweight cup. Like by itself, the cup looks like it's made out of ceramic, right? It looks like it should have some weight, but it doesn't. It's super lightweight, which means once you put the liquid in it, it'll have the weight it should feel as an empty cup. So with the liquid inside, it'll feel like the cup should feel. The other great thing about the design is, beside the fact that you can make the water or liquid appear whenever you want, is when you tilt it forward, because this is a close-up prop, right? You can't see the hole, the spout, where the water goes. You can't see it. So it's hidden. It's hidden within the mold of the inside of the cup. So you could literally tip it forward. Spectator could look inside the cup. They're not going to see any beverage, and they're not going to see any They're not gonna see a drain hole or anything like that. There's nothing for them to see, which means as soon as you tip it back and put it down on the counter, it just sits there. You could look at it again, look, there's still no water inside, which would fool a magician, because magicians believe that the liquid would start to come back once it was at rest. And that's not what's gonna happen. You make the liquid come back when you want. So that's, I think, the other really cool feature behind this. Retail's $100 on this. That's what they say, that it's probably gonna sell for about 100. You can have it right now on the Kickstarter for 59. So 59 bucks gets you the nice hard-shelled box, you get the tutorial, you get the prop, and you'll get the gimmick that goes alongside of it. We'll call it a trigger that kind of release the liquid whenever you want. And it's something that you'll be aware of, the spectator won't see at all. And endless possibilities. I mean, it's fun that you'll be able to do a laudable style effect on a small scale. You know, usually I've had a lot of the water pail, the bucket, right? I've had that I've done for kids' parties, but that's like that big, right? And you know, solid steel or aluminum, whatever it was. This is a nice little coffee cup, right? So if you had this, and maybe if you had Adam's coffee bean cup trick, you know, that he does with, you know, the cups and balls, like, yeah, you can have a little set of coffee cups. So go check that out. Like I said, the TCC Kickstarter has 2 other effects. They got a really cool necklace effect with it's like a ring and chain, like a linking thing where like the chain and ring penetrate through each other. And it looks like a great EDC. Like you could just wear it as a necklace and then it does an effect too on top of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that one's all about. And there's a third one there too. So yeah, go check it out before it's done. I think, like I said, I think the deadline is December 28th. So you can pop on over to Kickstarter and check those out. But that's me just letting you know what's out there, just to be aware, right? So that you can have your finger on the pulse of what's happening in magic. And if you appreciate my channel and what I do for you, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and follow. That helps me out a lot. And big, huge thanks to TCC. I've done some magic reviews for them even this week, right, with the paddle. And doing another review for them. They have another effect out, the table, doing a review for that coming up soon too. So go check that out at their website. I think both those tricks are still discounted at their website. So you might want to go over to their site and check that out. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, did you know there are over 300 videos and reviews that you've never even seen here at Magic Orthodoxy? It's true. And if you join the membership section today, you'll get unlimited access to that exclusive content. What are those videos? These would be the magic tricks that I buy with my own money. These are the tricks that I want, the tricks I am the most excited about. All you have to do is click the join button on your screen. And there are 2 exciting ways to join. For $2, you'll get access to 8 extra videos a month, 8 brand new videos a month. And for $5 a month, you'll get access to 12 new videos a month. Not to mention, you'll also be part of an exclusive community of almost 500 other magicians. And if you can't find the join button, I will put a link in the description of today's video. Thanks, guys. Bye.